What's going on, you guys? This is Trent here at Rexburg Motorsports, here to do another machine overview with you. Now today we're going to talk about the new 2022 Skidoo Summit Edge model. This is an in-season model that Skidoo is releasing for 2022. It brings all of the goods from the Summit SP with just a little sprinkling from the Summit X and Summit X Expert models. So let's check this thing out and see exactly why this is the one you want in your garage. Alright, so for the longest time, Skidoo has had their spring order sleds. You get the Summit X, the Summit X Expert, and for the in-season models, you had only the SP to pick from for the longest time. Now in that SP model lineup, you could pick your track length. They had 154, 165, 175. You could pick between a couple colors. They've done all blacks, they've done reds, they've done blues. They've done just a couple little things that you can pick from. Now for 2022, Skidoo threw in another option. They threw in the Skidoo Summit Edge. Now this is an awesome machine. It comes out as an in-season model, so you can get this during the season. You don't have to spring order it if you want it, but you get some of those goodies that come on the Snow Check models. Now the big things that you get from the Snow Check models, you get the shorter tunnel and you get the shorter mountain seat. These two options combine with an excellent package to give you the sled that you're looking for. Now, some other things that are very cool about this Summit Edge model, they all come standard with the shot start. No electric start option, no pull start only option, all shot. Shot start is awesome. You get all the benefits from the electric start without having to worry about the battery and the big electric start motor. If you haven't looked into this shot start yet, it's an amazing little setup. They've got a little capacitor on here that charges as you ride. So the first start of the morning, you're going to have to pull start this machine. But as you ride, it charges this capacitor, and as you go through the day, if you shut off your sled, you push this shot start, and this capacitor sends current to the magneto on this motor to spin it to work as an electric start system. So you get an electric start system with just a little capacitor. So it's 13 pounds lighter than an electric start system, but you get all the benefits of having that magic button. Okay, we let this run for just a second. Let's see if we can get the shot start to work. Oh yeah, just a push of the button. Pretty cool. Pretty crazy tech. I just let that run for roughly about a minute and it charged it enough so that it would start. That shot start, way cool. Such a cool starting system, and again comes standard on the Edge. Now the Summit Edge also gives you your options between the tracks. You still get 154, you still get 165, you still get 175, but there's a little bit difference between that. The 154 you can get with either the 2.5-inch lugs or the 3-inch lugs, but the 165 and the 175 are 3-inch only. Again, this Summit Edge they set up so that it is ready to hit the deep powder, the deep snow right off the bat. This is going to be the most powder-oriented sled in the in-season lineup for Skidoo. Now let's talk about this shorter tunnel for just a second. This shorter tunnel is an awesome thing that they came out initially with the Summit X Expert model. You had to snow check that if you wanted this shorter tunnel up until this year for 2022. Now this shorter tunnel, what it does and the reason that this is such a cool thing that Skidoo came out with is when you're holding a side hill on a standard length tunnel, a lot of that tunnel is dragging. It's hanging up and it's making it so that the rest of the sled, this back part of the sled can't go down as it's dragging up, and so your suspension starts to unload on the rear and you start losing grip. With this shorter tunnel, you get less of that tunnel in the snow snagging up and holding you up, and so you get better grip, you get better ability to hold those aggressive side hills with being able to still keep all the traction that you need to keep that forward momentum. This tunnel, again, it was a snow check only option up until this Summit Edge came out, and it's an awesome thing that they threw on here. Now, of course, this Summit Edge also gets to take advantage of the great strengths that all of the Summit models have had since 2017. You're getting the excellent Gen 4 chassis. This chassis, since it came out, has been so easy to ride. This is one of those sleds that when you're on it, man, you consider what direction you want to go, and it'll go that direction. It's very, very easy to throw this thing from side to side. Now, that being said, with this being so easy from tip side to side, it does put greater importance in your body positioning on this sled. Seriously, you shift half the butt cheek and this thing starts laying over. So you've got to be very, very precise in how you move as you're on this sled, but it allows you to do things with very little movement that you'd never thought possible on any other brand. So this is an awesome option if you're looking for something that you just want to be able to throw around with very little movement from you. You can very easily override this sled because of that. But this Gen 4 chassis gives you a super narrow ski stance, gives you an excellent overall rider triangle, keeps you comfortable on those rides, keeps you comfortable ready to rock and roll, you know, in the trees and up through the deep powder all day long. You get this excellent 850 E-Tech motor. This 850 is a torque monster. It's unreal how good this Skidoo E-Tech 850 is, and we have seen awesome reliability records from this motor since it came out. Really, the only hiccup we've ever seen with this sled was in the first couple of years they were overheating belts because of all the power. They fixed that in years past. They've made it so it ventilates the belt better. It gives you more airflow to that system so that you don't have to worry about those belts anymore. This is an excellent option if you're looking for a trouble-free sled. Seriously, throw 91 octane in here, throw that Skidoo E-Tech oil in there, and you are ready to rock and roll. Come and check this sled out. We just got a handful of them in. We would love to get you hooked up so you can get out onto the snow for this 2022 season. If you liked this video, go ahead and give us that thumbs up. We sure do appreciate that, and that really helps get our little videos out in front of more people to help with their buying experience. We would love to help answer your questions here at Rexburg Motorsports. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and feel free to contact us here at Rexburg Motorsports to get hooked up with your next sled. But thanks so much for watching this video, and have a great day.